Yo, what is good, YouTube? Shaun checking back in with another video. Let's start this video off with a recent update of the mutant Nick Walker. We are about 6.5 weeks out from the 2023 Arnold Classic, and Nick's chances of claiming his second title are very, very high. Now, from the Olympia to the Arnold Classic, isn't much Nick Walker can do. He was pretty spot on at the O, maybe could have been a touch sharper, but going into this Arnold Classic, I would like to see better posing from Nick Walker, especially in the front and rear lat spreads. And also, I think Nick Walker should only hit the front double when he's crunched down on his abs. Once he stretches out the waist, it doesn't really help him in my personal opinion. Now, in the next update of the day, we have an update from Lunsford. This was posted up about 2 days ago. Now, before making this video, I messaged Derek and asked him, was this recent? Because I'm not sure. Derek doesn't really have any reason to be in this good of condition unless he's going to jump into the Arnold Classic. Now, a rumor I have heard, Honey Rambai told Derek Lunsford if he wants to do the show, he can do it. That's just a rumor. I cannot confirm that, but I have heard that from a few credible people in the bodybuilding world. But at this point, in my personal opinion, I don't think we're going to see Derek hop into this show. And people have to realize he's only one spot away from being Mr. Olympia. I can definitely understand Derek not wanting to hop into this Arnold Classic lineup, and he's also just moving up from 212, hasn't really grown into the open class. But with all that being said, I am still a fan of the sport of bodybuilding, and I would like to see Derek hop into the show. Now, in the next update of the day, updates from William Bonac, the Conqueror. This guy is looking pretty good, and I've been saying this in my last few videos. Do not count out William Bonac going into this 2023 Arnold Classic. Look at the update on the left, the front relaxed. William looked nothing like this at the Mr. Olympia. If he's able to nail his peak at the Arnold Classic, this guy could be dangerous. And Bonac is also a pretty good poser. I don't think people give him enough credit for that. But looking forward to seeing the package that he brings to the stage. And once again, do not count out William Bonac. Now, the next guy we're going to talk about is Samson Dauda. And even though Nick Walker hopped into the Arnold Classic lineup, I've heard a few people say Samson Dauda is still going to walk away with that trophy. But let me know in the comment section below, can Samson Dauda beat Nick Walker at the 2023 Arnold Classic? And I believe Samson has a lot of room to improve, especially on conditioning from the Mr. Olympia to the Arnold Classic. Now, I've said this before. I think Samson Dauda and William Bonac, both of those guys were really affected by having to sit backstage for so long. But regardless how the show turns out, Samson will walk away with at least one trophy, the Best Poser Award. Now, switching over to Hadi Choopan, who recently posted up a training update. Hadi is benching 5 plates and drop setting all the way down to 1 plate. This guy is incredibly strong. And I've also seen Hadi do this with squats as well. And on the right was an update posted about a day or two ago. We are going to take it as recent. And you guys have probably heard me say this numerous times. Hadi was the guy that everyone wanted to win the Olympia title. But since Hadi has won, it's only criticism. Hadi is a weak champion. He isn't going to maintain the title. But of course, criticism does come with being at the top. And in the next update of the day, we have a recent update from Hunter Labrada, who is currently the 7th best bodybuilder on the planet. And honestly, there's still people that disagree with Hunter's Olympia's placing from last year. Most people would have preferred Andrew Jacked in 7th place. Someone in my comment section said Hunter robs one person every year. But in all seriousness, Hunter did say going forward he's going to try to eat more of his meals. He's still working with Ben Chow, but I think Hunter should get an actual coach. Hunter was working with Ben, before that his wife, and before that Brian Troy. I don't think Hunter has actually had a coach. I think he just has partners and they bounce ideas off of each other. But that's just my opinion from the outside looking in. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about Hunter Labrada's physique and where can he improve for next year? Now, switching over to Akim Williams, who's been posting up a lot of updates recently. We don't really see many updates of Akim. Looking pretty good in this front double bicep. I think Akim should just get as conditioned as he possibly can. Nasty, grainy, dried, Eduardo Correa, Hadi Choopan level conditioning from the back. But in reality, Hadi and Eduardo's level of conditioning is probably largely genetic, but you guys get what I mean. Akim should come in as conditioned as possible. He's already massive. And in the next update of the day, we have a big announcement coming from Andrew Jacked. Even though he hasn't been a pro bodybuilder in the IFBB for 1 full year, Andrew will be hosting 2 amateur shows in Africa this summer. the Andrew Jacked Classic. And there are a few guys, their current competitors, that have shows, Steve Kuklo, William Bonac, but I don't think anyone has been a pro for under a year and is already hosting bodybuilding shows. Andrew is making some big moves in the world of bodybuilding. Now, in the next update of the day, this update is courtesy of Buys and Tries over on Instagram. Be sure to give them a follow. Matt Jansen said, "Y'all keep leaving Shaun Clarida out of these title conversations. It's the best possible thing you could do for him. The guy is at his best when he is counted out, so thank you." Now, prior to Nick Walker jumping into the show, Shaun Clarida's chances of winning were very high in my personal opinion. But just honestly, I don't see a scenario where Shaun Clarida can beat Nick Walker. Shaun is either going to place second or fifth in my personal opinion. He's a very complete bodybuilder, but he's very short and gives up a lot of mass. So they're either going to give him the pass because he's complete and he's going to be in their top two, or he's going to get outsized by Samson, Andrew, and Bonac. Just my personal opinion. I haven't made up my mind yet, but Shaun is either going to be second or fifth. And it's Shaun Clarida, so I'm probably going to be leaning towards second. And in the next update of the day, we have recent updates from Kamal Elgargni, who is currently sitting at 230 pounds. Now, Kamal openly said he wasn't very happy with finishing third at the 2022 212 Olympia behind Angel Calderon. And Kamal announced that he's done with 212. He is now officially an open class bodybuilder. And I think that is a great move for his physique. But as far as for his placings, I'm not sure if they're going to be the same or move up. Now, we did have two pro show winners this past weekend. I'm a little bit late. The Saudi Arabia Classic. On the left, we have Mike Sommerfeld, who is the 5th best classic guy on the planet. And on the right, we have the 4th best 212 guy on the planet, Ahmed Ashkanani. I still believe Ole Creevy should have placed ahead of him at the Olympia, but it's cool. It's fine. Both of these guys look pretty good, and they both punched tickets to the 2023 Olympia. Only the top 5 from Open requalify. Every other division is only top 3. And of course, you're qualified for life if you've ever won the title. But Mike looked pretty good here, and I haven't heard him say he's going to pull out the Arnold Classic, so I'm looking forward to seeing him there. This guy has been making constant improvements, and also looks like his muscle maturity level has gone up a lot within the past year. As far as Ahmed Ashkanani, he brings more or less the same package. He looks good. He's a legend. Now, switching over to Classic Physique, we have a recent back update from Ramon Dino. Now, I've been thinking this for a while, but I don't think I've said it on the channel. I'm not sure how long Ramon Dino is going to be able to stay in the Classic Physique division. I know everyone loves him there. He does have a Classic Physique, but it doesn't look like we're going to get any bumps in the weight cap. And in my personal opinion, it looks like Ramon's body wants to grow. It looks like he's killing himself to make the weight cap. Now, once again, I could be wrong. And also, I wanted to tell you guys, Ramon posted on his story recently, and he basically said he can now understand why some famous people or people that have a lot say that they could give this all up and basically just spend more time with their family. I think all of the haters, all of the bad comments are really getting to Ramon. He's only 27 years old, I believe, and he also carries an entire country on his back, along with Rafa Brandea, Horse MD, Diogo Montenegro. But honestly, this doesn't really sound too good from a champion mindset. Someone needs to get with Ramon. Chris Aceto. People need to talk to Ramon. Get Ramon some help because he's an amazing athlete. He needs to get that mental in check. And I want to give a huge shout out to one of my subscribers named Arthur. He always translates Portuguese for me and does a pretty good job of that. Now, ending this video here with the archive of the day, you guys let me know in the comment section below which legendary bodybuilder is this. Should be a little bit easy to guess just because of the waist. And for the ones that say the archive is too easy, the main goal is just to showcase a physique from the older days, whether it's the 70s, the 80s, maybe even the 2010s. I just let you guys guess just for the fun of it. But as always, I hope you guys did indeed enjoy this video. If you haven't done so already, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. I'm Shaun from Go Fitness, and that's it. I'm out.